Good morning, dear students. Welcome to mathematics class. Today our topic is types of fraction. So first of all, first is let's take proper fraction. Proper fraction. What is proper fraction? In proper fraction, whose numerator of a fraction whose numerator is less than its denominator. Okay, numerator is less than its denominator. Okay, so when the numerator is less than its denominator is called a proper fraction. For example, we can take 2 by 3, 5 by 8, 7 by 11. Okay, now the numerator is less than its denominator, it is called proper fraction. Next is improper fraction. What is improper fraction? See student, improper fraction whose numerator is greater than. Now what is numerator is greater than its denominator. Fine. So for example, we can take 5 by 4. See, numerator is greater than its denominator. 7 by 3, 8 by 5. So these are improper fraction. Now next we will discuss about mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction? Mixed fraction is a combination of, see, combination of a whole number plus proper fraction. Okay, so we can write, for example, we can write here 2 and 3 by 5. Okay, 2 is whole number and 3 by 5, see, 3 by 5, that is proper fraction. What is proper fraction? Numerator is less than its denominator. So combination of whole number and a proper fraction is called mixed fraction. So now 2 3 by 5 is a mixed fraction. Fine, it is a mixed fraction. Now next is unit fraction. What is unit fraction? Unit fraction is whose numerator is equal to 1. Okay, fine. So we can write 1 by 7, 1 by 9, 1 by 2. These all are unit fractions. Next is like fractions. What are like fractions? See student, like fractions are whose denominator are same. See, denominator are same. For example, 2 by 9, 5 by 9, 7 by 9, 11 by 9, 20 by 9, 54 by 9. See, these fractions are called like fraction because denominators are same. Okay. Next is unlike fraction. What are unlike fractions? Unlike fractions are those fractions whose denominators are not same. For example, we can write 1 by 3, 5 by 7, 9 by 11, 8 by 50. Okay, now the denominator are not same. So these fraction we can say that these are unlike fractions. Fine. Next is equivalent fractions. See student, 2 or more fractions. See, 2 or more fractions representing the same part of the whole. Okay, same part of the whole are called equivalent fractions. Fine. Suppose how can we get the equivalent fractions? Let's try. Rules are, to get the fractions equivalent to the fractions, what would we do? We can multiply them or we can divide the numerator and the denominator of the given fraction by the same non-zero number. Okay, so let's do one example. Suppose we have to find the 4 equivalent fractions Question is, you have to find the 4 equivalent fractions of 5 by 4. How can we get equivalent fractions of 5 by 4? What would we do? We will write 5 by 4 and we will multiply it by same number with the numerator and denominator. With the same number, start from 2. Okay, so we will multiply numerator by 2 and denominator by 2. 5 2s are 10 and 4 2s are 8. Okay, next again write 5 by 4. Now multiply it by 3 on both sides. Numerator with the numerator and with the denominator, we have to find the 4 equivalent fraction. It is 1, it is 2, 5 by 4 into 4 into 4. Okay, so 2 3 4, next number is 5. It is multiplied by 5 with the numerator and denominator. So get the answer. 5 3s are 15, 4 3s are 12, 5 4s are 20, 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25, 4 5s are 20. Okay, so these fractions are called equivalent. Why? Because it representing the same part. How can it representing the same part? See, if we can say 10 by 8 we have taken, so 10 by 8. Okay, when we cut them, read the table. 5 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. Again we get the same number. Okay, so 2 or more fraction representing the same part of the whole is called equivalent fraction. So now we can write here equivalent fractions of 5 by 4 are 10 by 8, 15 by 12, 20 by 16, 25 by 20. Fine. Let's do one sum. Write a fraction equivalent 3 by 4 with the denominator 15. Now we will numerator 15. Now what would we need? We need numerator 15, but the fraction is 3 by 4. So what would we do? We will write 3 by 4. We need numerator 15. So we can write here numerator 15. On numerator side we will write 15. How can we get 15? Read the table of 3. We know that 3 5s are 15. So we will multiply it by 5. We know that 3 5s are 15. So we will write here 5. Same number. If we have multiplied it by 5, now the same number we have to multiply by denominator. Now when we multiply it by 5, we get 4 5s are 20. So the equivalent fraction is 15 by 20. Okay, it's answer. Next question, one more question. Write a fraction equivalent to 36 upon 63 with the denominator 7. So now we need denominator 7. Write here 36 upon 63. Now what would we get? We now need 7 here as a denominator. So how can we get 7? What would we do? We will divide 63 by 7. When we divide 63 by 7, we know that 7 9s are 63. Okay, so here we will write here, when we divide it by 9, we get 7. Same number we have to divide it by 9. Okay, so 9 we will write here 9 again. So we know that when 36 is divided by 9, we get 4. So now the required fraction is 4 by 7. Fine. Now next is test. To test whether two given fractions are equivalent or not. Okay, suppose we have taken two fractions like 5 by 8 and 20 by 32. See, how can we find whether these two fractions are equivalent? So let's take two fractions once again. Solution. Write 5 by 8 and 20 by 32. How can we find? We will find it by cross multiply. Okay, this number we have to multiply by 32, 5 multiply by 32 and 8 multiply by 20. How can? By cross multiplication. Okay, when you multiply it 5 into 32 and 8 by 20. So when we multiply them, when the answer comes same, okay, 5 into 32, when we multiply it, we get 160, and 8 into 20, we get 160. When the answers of both multiplications are same, see 160 is here, 160 is here, both are same, so we can say that, therefore we can say that 5 by 8 and 20 by 32 are equivalent fractions. Okay, fine. When the answers of both multiplications are same, okay, when the answers are same, multiplications answers are same, we can say that both fractions are equivalent. But when the answers are not same, then both fractions are not equivalent fractions.